kosher what's going on. One kosher. And here's one of our city fans. We'd like you to put that on your phone right here. I want to see if you can buy it.
So is there some trick to unwrapping this when everybody's watching?
It gets you into the one.
You know, I'm sure as you do your travels around the state, there's plenty of hard luck stories out there in this economy. You get that. And Kent would have been one of them. I mean, if it weren't for a lot of the people in this room, we were facing our own fiscal cliff. And business community, higher education, transit, the city, the county, and whoever else we could frankly join, get to join our team, got around the table, and as Matt loved to say, found ways to get to yes.
First of all, thank you for coming. Thank you for everything you do for Ohio. You know, we're glad you were reelected.
I'm sure you speak for everybody in the room.
Everybody stands behind our delegation.
Well said, thank you.
But seriously, you've always been available to us, and we know that you're there fighting to do the right thing. What this project downtown represents is really a confluence of the university, the city, local businesses, and a few private businesses that are outside of the city, all coming together and saying, how can we do much more?
Or your name doesn't mean that.
West, this will be our hub. Prior to this, we had a hub on Kent State University's campus that was too small for what we had available, and I'm sure the university has plans for that spot once we moved off. Above that, we've got 100 spaces for transit, so that the trips that we take to Cleveland and Akron, we have people where they can park and ride. And then above that, the city's paid $4 million for us to build the upper two levels, which should allow all the rest of this town.
I believe strongly that the biggest problem with the federal deficit is the lack of economic growth. We're not growing at the rate we were in the 90s, for instance. In the 1990s, 21 million private sector net job increase in this country. From 2000 to 2010, there was virtually no private sector job growth, in spite of the fact that the Bush administration cut taxes on the wealthy. It didn't trickle down, and what we know from this budget deal at the end of the year was an affirmation that you don't grow an economy by tax cuts for the rich trickling down. You grow an economy by focusing on the middle class and growing it out from there. That's what both parties in Congress said 2 weeks ago, and I think that's pretty established. That's the direction we should go in, and part of that, I think, is more stimulus to put people to work, which then will mean fewer tax dollars going out the door all the time.